Hi, my name is Alexander Ayala with Audio and Video Production, and today I'm here with students to talk a little bit about textbooks.
Class textbooks are useful because they have many examples inside of them to show students how to complete a problem if they have trouble doing so.
I think class textbooks are useful if you read them when the due date. So if you have to read a page next week, I feel like if you read it like before the due date, is pretty useful. And you take time to read it, understand it, it makes it easier.
I think class textbooks are useful if the professor actually uses them. I know I have a lot of classes where the textbooks aren't utilized as much as they should be. If you're going to have like assignments in the textbooks or they're going to be used for material on tests, then I think that they'd be beneficial. But other than that, sometimes they just sit under my desk all semester.
I don't think textbooks should be used during class because professors should have faith in their students that they're reading the textbooks, and they should just give PowerPoint presentations during classes.
Textbooks should be used depending on the subject, because not every subject you need a textbook during class. Like math, that should be done at home since like you're focused on how to do it during class. But like in history, sometimes the textbook is needed to show proof, like evidence.
I think textbooks should be used more frequently during class, especially if professors are asking us to spend, $500–600 on them per semester. And I know for me, I don't ever bring textbooks to class. If anything, they're used for outside assignments. So bringing them to class and actually utilizing them in class would make me feel better about spending my money on them.
If I was a teacher, I would not use textbooks in my class because I think students are looking for fresh perspective on different subjects, and they hate when teachers teach directly from the book, and it's boring most of the times.
If I was a teacher, I wouldn't use textbooks as much since I read a textbook as often, it makes no sense for me to tell the students to read it as much.
If I was a professor, I would try to, if I was going to ask my students to buy the textbook, to utilize that textbook in class, outside of class, make sure there was assignments in it, follow along, use diagrams in the textbooks within class. I think that you spend $200 on an anatomy textbook and then you get no use out of it, and that's just a waste of your money, and the professors aren't utilizing the materials that they should be using.
That's all the time we have for today. With Audio Video Production, I'm Alexander Ayala.